So it was really important for us to build the local community and provide opportunities for professionals here. As we found that the resources were really stretched thin, and individuals were not available and were not looking for the types of opportunities that we were offering. So when we started looking at offshoring a little bit closer, one of the advantages obviously was the resources that were brought to us. They actually reminded me of how our profession used to be, in that people were very committed to the work and taking care of the clients and doing what was necessary and putting that client first. And it's a passion that is really important to me about how people go about doing the work ethics. So I felt like the offshore option provided professionals that were more in line with what my expectations were on work ethics and client focus. And the last thing that I didn't really think too much about until we get really into it was the whole idea of security. Security has always been very important to me professionally. We treat everything as top security for our clients, making sure that there's no information that is compromised. And then what I really thought about it is we had no problem providing full access to confidential information to people who we barely knew, and hired them as an employee, and then understanding the level of security that offshore firms put into the client data. We're much better positioned now to be securing our clients' information than we have ever been in today's world, where we find ourselves with constant fraud and professional reputation. That was the other benefit from offshoring as well. The biggest part is putting aside the distance. That was the other thing of looking at it and saying that you feel that you're giving up the team by offshoring. There's the us and them type of viewpoint, and how important the offshore team has worked to become part of us rather than part of their organization. They feel proud to be part of our team. They really get the sense of that's how we do things collectively. So when you look at your ability to grow at a steady pace and consistent pace, I think a lot of firms probably experienced with the pandemic the back and forth and ups and downs. And when you're dealing with a very consistent source, to know that when you had the spikes, that by planning with your partner, you'll have the capacity that you need when you need it. And the other side of it is every firm owner has found themselves in a situation where, because of a downturn in business, they had excess staff, and how difficult that is to have to make decisions. Whereas when you're focused on capacity planning with an outsourced partner, you're able to put that out of your head and do what's right for your business and your clients.